Hey guys, welcome to this video. In this video, we will see how to use Blender's light linking feature to produce a really stylized lighting effect. Before starting with the light linking, you need to know that this light linking only works on Cycles engine because it uses the ray tracing capabilities for accurate lighting calculations, which is only possible in the Cycles engine. So we are going to create two lights for the scene, one for the viola to add a rim light effect. We will also add the viola's bow and these two chairs are inside that light, and another one for the window, the music stand, the wooden drawer, and some items in the table over there to add a little glow after the compositing phase. So we are going to use the newly created 100 mm perspective close-up shot for this demonstration, this one over here. Let's split this viewport for a better preview. We will use the one in the left for preview and the one in the right for working. Let's turn this to a solid mode and let's turn this one into render preview and turn off these overlays. Yeah. Now let's get out of the camera view. So let's duplicate this warm light and bring it near the window. Press Shift D to create a duplicate and press 3 for side view. And let's bring it near the window, about there. Now let's press 7 for top view and press G and X to move this light in the x-axis and place it over there. So make sure that the light is falling directly on the viola like this. So as you can see, this is a really powerful light and it is currently 7500 watts. So we need to reduce the power. So let's give it about 5000. The scene is still blown away, and that is because we still haven't enabled the light linking. Now let's do that. So now let's select all the objects that you want to be included in this light. I'm going to select this chair, this viola's bow, the viola, and this chair, and let's deselect everything else. Okay, I'm just making sure that I have selected every part of this viola. It's good. Now let's select this light. Now let's go to the object properties of this light and scroll down and go to the shading menu and let's click the light linking option. Now click this new button to create a new light linking collection and let's click this plus icon to add all these selected objects into this light. So right now this light is only being used to light the objects that we have selected. As you can see here, it has added a really nice rim light. So if I hide this light, you can see the difference. Alt H to bring in the light. Now you have successfully created your first light linking. Now let's create a second one. Let's duplicate this same warm light. Press Shift D to create a duplicate and bring it over here. So again, the scene is totally blown away because of the power. So we are going to use this second light to add rim light for some of the other objects, but we don't want this light to be as powerful as this one. Let's press 7 to enter the top view. Now press G and X to move it over here, just about there. Make sure that your light is crossing in this angle so that it touches the table lamp, the music stand, and finally the wooden drawer. Maybe we can slightly move it even more on the x-axis. Okay, it looks perfect. Now, so we want this one to be a really diffused and smooth light. So let's increase its radius. Let's go to the light properties and increase its size for about 2 meters. And I don't want this to be a 7500 watts. I just want just enough power to highlight these objects. So let's drop down these power all the way to 300. Now we need to do the light linking process for this light too. Now select the window, the wooden drawer, the music stand, not the paper in it, and the table lamp, and these paper scrolls, the feather, and this magnifying glass, and finally the light. And let's go to the object properties of this light. Once again, under the shading menu, click this new icon to create a new light linking collection, and click this plus icon to add all these objects into this light collection. Now you can see the effect of this light in the music stand. It has created a really nice rim light over this, and rim light for the window, the table lamp. So if I hide this light, you can see the effect of it. It is very subtle, but after the compositing, we can really push it out. So that's why I have drastically decreased the light for about 300 watts. So we have successfully created the second light linking. Now let's quickly go through some render images to revise what we just did, so that you will have a better understanding why we did what we did. Now let me bring some render images. Now this is how our scene looked before we added any new lights, and our goal was to add some rim lights to this viola and the window and some of these other objects in the scene. Let's bring in another image. Now this is the scene when we introduced the new lights, but without the light linking feature enabled. It looks like this room is in the middle of a scorching desert from the Dunes movie. We don't want our scene to look like that. So now, coming to the third image, this is where our scene is using a single light to add rim light to all these objects, which might be working for the viola, but for the rest of the objects, they look pretty blown out. For instance, the window, the music stand, and the wooden drawer, everything is overexposed. We don't want that. Now coming to the final image, we have introduced the diffused light into our scene to illuminate the rest of these objects. So this is a softer light source that strikes a right balance and providing enough power to highlight these elements without actually overexposing them. And that's how we use Blender's light linking feature to create a really stylized and customized lighting effects. So this is the image after the compositing, and that's why we are seeing the glowing effect. So that's it for the video, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe the channel. This is a small portion of a course that I have created, and if you are interested and want to learn the full process of creating a beautiful isometric scene that you see here, then please click the link in the description to check out the course, or go to my channel's page to watch the course trailer to know more about this course. I'll see you on the next one.